In the deepest corners of our planet are places no human has ever seen, worlds untouched by sunlight, creatures that should not exist, forces that defy our understanding of life itself. Tonight, we enter the abyss, and the abyss watches back. The ocean covers over 70% of Earth, yet we have explored less than 5. Below the waves lies a realm stranger than any alien world we've imagined. Mountains taller than Everest, rivers flowing beneath the sea, creatures glowing in eternal night, a place where the rules of biology and even the laws of physics begin to break. This is not the ocean you know. This is the ocean that hides. This is the world beneath the world. And you are about to descend into it. Our journey begins where sunlight ends. Beneath the shimmering surface of the oceans lies a world that hides more than it reveals. A world where sunlight fades and mystery begins. Below 200 meters, the deep ocean becomes something astonishing. The single largest habitat on Earth. Bigger than all forests, deserts, and grasslands combined, a realm so vast, so overwhelming, it covers more than 60% of all living space on the planet, and yet we have explored barely 5% of it. In this endless darkness, life thrives in ways we can barely imagine. Creatures we've never seen, ecosystems untouched by human hands, entire worlds hidden beneath pressure so crushing it could flatten steel. The deep ocean is not just unexplored, it's unknown, the last great frontier of Earth. And it is waiting. But as we descend deeper, the darkness takes over, and that's when the ocean begins to glow. Travel deeper, past the last rays of sunlight, down to the midnight zone, where even the idea of day no longer exists. Here, darkness is absolute, eternal, yet the creatures glow. More than 90% of life in this realm uses bioluminescence, cold blue fire, electric greens, ghostly reds drifting through the black. Some use it to lure prey, some to confuse predators. Some flash sudden bursts of light that summon larger hunters, a desperate signal that says, "Eat the thing chasing me, not me." It is a place where light is currency, a weapon, a language. Down here, the night is alive, and every glow is a story written in darkness. Yet, even in this eternal night, the deep still finds ways to surprise us. Some landscapes look familiar until you realize they shouldn't exist at all. Imagine this. You're thousands of meters beneath the waves, and suddenly you see a river, flowing, twisting, complete with currents, banks, and even waves breaking against a shore, but you're still underwater. These are brine pools, hyper-salty lakes that form on the seafloor. Denser than the water above them, they settle into valleys, shape coastlines, and create underwater waterfalls that cascade into the depths. They look like portals to another world, but they are deadly. Their salt levels are so extreme that most creatures die the instant they cross the boundary. A shimmering line between life and death. A forbidden landscape hidden within the deep sea's forbidden world. A place that defies the very nature of water and reminds us how little we truly understand. Where there is life, there is death, and in the deep, even death becomes an ecosystem. When a whale dies, its body drifts into the abyss and becomes an entire ecosystem, and waiting at the bottom are creatures that seem crafted from nightmares. Zombie worms, the bone eaters of the deep. They have no mouths, no stomachs, no teeth, yet they dissolve bone using acid-like secretions, feeding on the fats trapped inside. The way they reproduce is even stranger. Inside each female live dozens, sometimes hundreds, of tiny males, permanent passengers, a microscopic harem fused into her flesh, existing only to fertilize her eggs. This is survival at its most bizarre, life engineered in complete darkness, creatures thriving on death itself. The deep ocean hides many secrets, some unsettling, some unbelievable, but all very real. But the abyss holds more than strange creatures. It holds fire. Fire where there should be nothing but cold. In the deepest trenches of the ocean floor, the earth opens its lungs. Black smoker vents erupt from the crust, shooting out water heated to more than 400 degrees Celsius, hotter than molten lava. Yet it doesn't boil. Why? Because the pressure here is so immense that water refuses to vaporize. Physics bends. Heat becomes something else entirely, and around these vents, life thrives. Not on sunlight, not on oxygen, but on chemicals, sulfur, metals, minerals released from the Earth's core. Giant tube worms with blood-red plumes, blind shrimp navigating volcanic darkness, microbes that feast on raw geological energy. This is life reinventing itself, not light-born, but heat-born, proof that existence can spark even in the harshest corners of our world. And even deeper still, life hides in the one place we never expected to find it, inside the planet itself. Dig deeper, beneath the seabed, beneath the rock itself, and life continues. Microbes survive kilometers inside Earth's crust, packed within tiny fractures, living off hydrogen and sulfur from deep within the planet. No oxygen, no sunlight, no organic food, only chemistry, heat, and time. Some scientists believe this hidden biosphere may contain more biomass than all of Earth's surface life combined. A shadow ecosystem older than the oceans themselves. These creatures may have been here for billions of years, waiting, surviving, enduring in silence. It is not just the ocean that holds secrets. It is the planet itself. But not all life down here is hidden. Some simply endure longer than anything else on Earth. Down where the cold bites hardest, life slows. Cells repair more slowly. Metabolisms barely move. A year feels like a month. A century like a whisper. Here live some of the oldest creatures on Earth. The Greenland shark, a silent drifter that may live for 400 years. And deeper still, ancient sponges that have survived nearly 10,000 years. These beings witnessed the rise and fall of civilizations. They were alive before pyramids, before writing, before human memory itself. In the deep ocean, time stretches, aging becomes an art, and immortality feels almost within reach. Time changes everything, even the size of life itself. The deep ocean shapes creatures in strange ways. Down here, cold temperatures and crushing pressure slow metabolism to a crawl. Energy is precious, movement is minimal, and size grows. Giant isopods the size of dogs scuttle across the seabed. Siphonophores, delicate, drifting colonies, stretch longer than blue whales. And squids lurk with eyes as large as basketballs, engineered to capture the faintest glimmer of light. These giants shouldn't exist according to surface logic. But down here, evolution writes its own rules, and the result is breathtaking. terrifying, beautiful. But for all its giants, the deep also dances with the smallest of things, a snowfall in reverse. In the deep ocean, a constant snowfall descends from above, a slow drift of dead plankton, organic dust, and microscopic remains known as marine snow. It feeds the deep, it shapes life. It is the ocean's quiet heartbeat. But sometimes the currents reverse, and the snow begins to rise. Particles float upward, drifting like ghostly embers returning to the sky, an upside-down storm in the middle of eternal night. It's silent, eerie, and essential, a recycling system that fuels countless species living far below the reach of the sun. And beneath that drifting snow, a world no human has walked, a mountain range older than history. Stretching across the entire planet is a mountain range almost no human has ever seen, 65,000 kilometers long, winding through every ocean basin on Earth. The mid-ocean ridge. It is the longest mountain system on the planet, and yet more than 95% of it has never been mapped in detail, hidden beneath kilometers of water, guarded by pressure that crushes steel, mountains older than continents, shaping the seafloor in silence, volcanoes rising and falling without witnesses, a landscape untouched by light, carved only by Earth's restless heart. It is a world within a world, a realm of fire beneath a realm of darkness, an entire mountain range waiting for its first true explorer. The deep ocean remains Earth's final mystery, a vast, silent kingdom, holding secrets older than time. We've mapped the stars, we've touched the moon, we've sent machines beyond the edge of the solar system, but beneath our own feet, beneath our own ocean, lies a world we barely understand, a world filled with giants and ghosts, rivers and volcanoes, ancient creatures and impossible life. One day, we will explore it. One day, we will see it with our own eyes. Until then, the deep remains silent, watching, waiting, holding its secrets in the dark. This is the abyss, and our journey has only just begun.